Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Awesome Turkey Gaming and welcome to a CSGO video. In this video I will be telling you how to plant an undefusable bomb on Mirage B site. Firstly, I'd just like to say that this bomb is obviously not entirely undefusable because otherwise it would be an exploit, and I don't really like to think of this as a real exploit. Instead, I'd like to think of it more as a strategy. Also, secondly, this isn't mine, I did not think this up. I personally would give credit to a guy called Trilux, who has a YouTube channel, which will be as a link in the description, and I heavily advise that you watch his video on it because it's probably better than mine and probably more detailed. But in his video he gave credit to someone called Jakuzu, so check him out as well. I'm not aiming to copy these guys, but I'm just aiming to pass this strat on so that hopefully you guys can use it in your own games on Mirage. And also, providing that Mirage is my favourite map on CSGO, yeah, I think it's quite cool to share it. So let's get right into it. Firstly, as the tease, you're going to want to plant the bomb as close to short as possible. Also, this spot is going to cover kitchen and apps. So all round, even if you are just looking for a quick plant, I think this is probably one of the best spots in B site, as there aren't really many places that are in the direct line of sight of the bomb. After you've planted as close to short as possible and in this little corner of B site, you're going to want to head up to apps until you get to this little oven. From here you're going to want to push yourself into that little corner by oven and look directly at the very well known wallbang spot. I personally have been killed many times from this spot, but I had no idea that this could be used in this sort of way. So while you're sitting here you will have a pretty basic vague idea of where you're looking, and that is where you planted the bomb. As a side note, this wallbang spot is extremely thin to shoot through, so it's not very hard to be able to get through and get those kills. After you've done this, you need to place your crosshair just above this black line that's a seam in the wood, in the middle right corners of the wooden barrier. And from here you will be able to reach diffusers from the only possible angles that there are to defuse the bomb. As a CT in this scenario, there are only really two diffuse spots that the CTs can actually get to, which is left and directly in the T's line of fire from behind the extremely thin wood. So if you are a counter-terrorist in this sort of scenario, then you are pretty screwed. Also, as a side note, if you are a T and you're doing this, then you're going to probably need to have a teammate to cover you from behind, because of course you are just looking directly forward, and of course anyone could come from T-spawn, from underpass, and they could shoot you easily. So get a friend, get a teammate to help you out while you kill the diffuser, and you should be good to go. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty good plant in my opinion, and again, thank you very much to Trilux for making the video about it, and thank you very much to Jakuzu for sharing this strat. Again, I advise you check them both out. I know Trilux has a YouTube channel, but I'm not sure about Jakuzu. So yeah, I don't know, a quick Google search to see if he's done any other cool strats would be very awesome. So that'll be it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.